Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Mayank here, and it's time for our weekly review of the major indices using the RRG chart. And if you are new here, I would highly recommend to watch all my previous videos to understand how RRG chart can help you to make a to take a better decision. And of course, the power of RRG chart as well. Um, Combined other tools along with RRG will give you an edge. And anything that we discuss in this video is not a buy and sell recommendation. It's just to understand how the sector rotation is happening on the RRG chart. So in today's video, we will dive into the key rotations we are seeing across the major indices, discuss which sectors are gaining strength and which one are lagging behind. And then we will look at the tail length in terms of RS momentum and the RS ratio. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the chart and see what this week has to offer. All right, let's look at this. Let me just go to the RRG chart. So I'm on the strike platform. So anybody who wish to subscribe the strike platform to access the RRG chart and other wonderful features, I will drop a link with a 10% discount. You will get a 10% discount by using the link. Feel free to play around. It's free for 7 days. And if you like it, please go ahead and subscribe. Let's dive into the major indices. So I've already set the benchmark. So no, I haven't. So let me go back and put in Nifty 500. And yeah, so this is the weekly time frame. I had got few questions in the past and yesterday as well that does the weekly data updates on Monday. So the rollover data, the previous week's data from Monday to Friday gets updated on every Monday. So the time frame that you see is on a weekly chart would be on Monday, but the data would be corresponding to the last week, and it'll keep updating every Monday. So for a weekly data, you will see the latest update as on Monday. For daily, you will see the daily updates on the RRG chart. So don't get confused with that. And daily movement would not have a significant change in the status until unless there is a drastic turnaround in that particular sector, having like 6, 7% or 10% down. So don't worry about that part. Now, let's look at the major indices. I will not cover everything over here, but we'll look at the major indices. Nifty IT, I covered this previously as well, that it started losing the RS momentum. And I covered this in my previous video, and I've had highlighted that as well. So it started losing the RS momentum. You can see the sharp reduction in the RS momentum. So it will be very interesting to see if it still remains in leading and there is a turnaround for the RS momentum and it stays in the leading with a good RS momentum. So keep an eye on the Nifty IT index. And you can also look at the different stocks within Nifty IT to see if there are any changes in terms of RS momentum and RS ratio on the RRG chart. Now, this is about the Nifty IT. Let me just go back. I have some network issues. Last time also I had a similar thing. So let me just go back. Sorry about that. Now let's look at the Nifty Pharma. Nifty Pharma is stable. There is no reduction in the RS momentum. RS ratio has increased. You can look at this, right? So there is no issues in Nifty Pharma. Nifty Healthcare, same status, no changes. Nifty FMCG, there is a reduction in the RS momentum. So we need to keep an eye on further reduction of the RS momentum. Nifty Media, very interesting. It is heading towards in leading and very stable RS momentum. It's very straight line, and there is a further increase of the RS ratio. For the new viewer, just want to let you know that the x-axis represents the RS ratio, which is nothing but a relative strength, and on the y-axis, it's RS momentum. And I don't have to give the definition of momentum, so everybody knows about it. Now let's look at the Nifty Auto. There is increase in the RS momentum. So keep an eye on the Nifty Auto. There could be turnaround story and the festive season is on the way. So keep an eye on the Nifty Auto. Nifty CPSC, there is no increase of RS momentum. There is a further reduction of RS ratio and slight reduction of RS momentum. Now let's go to Let's go to Nifty PSE. It's very interesting. Not a significant increase of RS momentum and RS ratio. So we'll have to keep an eye if there is any turnaround going back to the leading from weakening. Nifty FM MNC. Yeah, there is a slight increase of the RS momentum. So very interesting to see if it goes upwards. Now let's look at oil and gas. Yeah, there is a significant reduction of RS momentum and RS ratio. We'll have to keep an eye if there is any turnaround. So it's not doing good at the moment. Nifty PSU Bank overall, it is in lagging, very significant decrease of RS momentum, RS ratio, but slight increase of the RS momentum. So we'll have to see how it behaves further. Nifty Metal, there there is a possibility of turnaround of Nifty Metal, and it is headed towards improving. So keep an eye on this. This is very interesting, very very interesting. Nifty Reality, a slight upward movement towards improving and slight increase of the RS momentum, not on the RS side. So keep an eye on this as well. Nifty Bank, there is a slight upward movement. If it goes further with good relative strength, I will be very interesting, but keep an eye on this. Nifty Private Bank has same status, commodities 90 degrees, so good RS momentum and slight increase in the RS ratio. Nifty Energy, very stable, very small tail length, which doesn't have a significant decrease and increase of the RS momentum, but slight increase of the RS momentum, and the RS is very stable. Nifty Infrastructure, yeah, there is a 90-degree move with a slight increase of the tail length, but very slight increase of RS momentum as well. So we'll have to see. Very stable. Don't go with Nifty Financial Services because most of the banks are added, but if you can add wealth management company, you can see those. So let's summarize what we see, right? So from my point of view, what I see is Nifty Media is very interesting, very closer to the benchmark and headed towards leading. Nifty IT is certainly losing the momentum. Keep an eye if there is any further reduction of the RS momentum. Nifty Pharma Healthcare are very stable at this point in time. No reduction of the RS momentum, very stable RS ratio, and probably further increase of the RS ratio. Um, and then the interesting part would be Nifty Reality as well as Nifty Auto. So where we were, let's go to here. Nifty Auto. Nifty Auto is something which is very interesting. So keep an eye on this. And then reality, we spoke about reality, right? So reality, no, not reality, metal, sorry. So metal has a very interesting uh, uh, story here because there is a increase of the RS momentum. And if there is any further improvement in the RS ratio going towards improving and leading, would be very interesting to see, right? So keep an eye on this. Any further changes to Nifty Private Bank would be very interesting. So keep an eye on that as well. Nifty FMCG, slight reduction of the RS momentum. Keep an eye on that. If there is any further reduction, um, uh, that would be very interesting to see. Um, so this is all about for week ending on 23rd of September. With that, I will let you enjoy the rest of the day. Have a great week ahead, and keep learning, keep enhancing your skills. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.